Gods of our land, make me beautiful so that men will love me and marry me. Who is there?
You want beauty so badly, but do you know what it costs?
I just want to be loved just once. I will help you, but there is a price. The old woman brought out a dark pant and handed it to her. Take this. Wear it always, under your clothes, and you will be beautiful. Then she warned her. Listen carefully. Never wash this pant. Never let water touch it. And never let any man see it. Zainab agreed without hesitation. But before she could ask, what if I get married and my husband wants to make love to me? The old woman disappeared. Zainab was a kind, hard-working, and respectful maiden in the village. She had one problem the village never let her forget. No man wanted her. Not because she was wicked, not because she was lazy, but because the villagers said, she has a good heart, but a face no man can wake up to every morning. Zainab lived with her younger sister and her grandmother after her parents passed away. She worked tirelessly to provide for her family despite hardship. She had dreams of marriage and children, but no one knew if those dreams would ever come true. Years passed. Her mates married. Her younger ones married. Even widowers rejected her. Every wedding drum sounded like mockery in her ears. One evening, after another public insult at the village stream, Zainab made a decision. If the world respected beauty more than goodness, she would go where beauty was made. She entered the forbidden forest, the one elders warned women never to enter after sunset. Deep inside, beneath an ancient Iroko tree, she knelt and begged. Gods of our land, make me beautiful so that men will love me and marry me. After a while, an old woman with eyes like burning coal appeared. Zainab whispered to herself, could it be the gods have sent someone to help me? She spoke aloud. Wise one, please, can you make me beautiful? The old woman replied, you want beauty so badly, but do you know what it costs? Zainab cried, I just want to be loved, just once. The old woman handed her the dark pant.
Wear this always. By morning, you will be beautiful enough to stop men in their tracks. Then she warned her again. Never wash it. Never let water touch it. And never let any man see it. Zainab agreed without hesitation. But before she could ask about marriage, the old woman disappeared. That night, Zainab returned home quietly. Her grandmother was asleep. The hut was dark, except for a small oil lamp. Zainab sat on her mat, staring at the dark pan. It looked ordinary, but heavy, as if it carried something unseen. She remembered the laughter at the stream, the whispers, the way men looked through her. She put it on. The air inside the hut changed. The lamp flickered violently, then became still. A cold breeze passed through the room, though the doors were shut. Zainab lay down, her heart pounding. That night, she dreamed. She stood in the village square. No one laughed. Men turned their heads. Women stared in silence. When she tried to remove the pan in the dream, her skin burned, and a voice whispered, do not forget the warning. She woke before dawn, soaked in sweat. When Zainab stepped outside to fetch water, the sky was still pale. She bent over the water pot and froze. Her reflection stared back at her. Her skin glowed softly. Her eyes were bright and alive. Her lips were full and red. "This is not me," she whispered. But it was. By the time the sun rose fully, the village noticed. Women stopped pounding yams. Men slowed their steps. "Who is that? Is that Zainab? It cannot be." For the first time in her life, people were not laughing. They were staring. By midday, 3 men came to her grandmother's hut with kola nuts, gifts, and marriage proposals. Her grandmother called her. "My daughter, why are men looking for you like this? This is strange." Zainab stepped forward. Her grandmother gasped and sat down slowly. "Gods of our ancestors, what has happened to you?" Zainab could not answer. From that day, Zainab's life changed. Men competed for her attention. Mothers whispered her name to their sons. Her laughter returned. But every night, she remembered the warning. She made sure the pan stayed hidden. She never washed it. She kept it away from water. Sometimes, late at night, it felt warm against her skin, and she heard faint whispers. But in daylight, surrounded by admiration, she ignored them. She married Sadiq, a trader. On their wedding night, Zainab sat outside the room, her wrapper pulled tightly around her waist. Inside, Sadiq waited. Her heart beat like a talking drum. "How will I do this?" she whispered. "How will I get pregnant when he must never see it?" Tears rolled down her cheeks. The dark pant felt tighter than usual. That was when Sadiq came out. "Zainab," he called gently. "Why are you outside?" She wiped her tears quickly. "I remembered my parents," she said. "Tonight made me miss them." Sadiq understood. "You don't owe me anything tonight," he said. "We have all our lives." She slept beside him fully clothed, one hand guarding her waist. In the silence, a faint whisper brushed her ears, almost pleased. Months passed. Zainab kept making excuses. Sadiq waited patiently. But the village began to talk. "She's not pregnant. Such beauty does not come free." At home, Sadiq's patience weakened. One night he spoke. "This is not how a marriage should be," he said quietly. "I have waited. If we cannot be husband and wife, this marriage cannot stand." Fear filled Zainab's heart. The warning echoed in her mind. Never wash it. Never let water touch it. Never let any man see it. That night, the pant burned against her skin. And Zainab realized the beauty she begged for had come to collect its debt. She chose love over fear. As Sadiq touched her, there was a sudden snap. The oil lamp flickered violently. A sharp wind rushed through the hut. Zainab screamed. Her beauty faded instantly. Her skin darkened. Her back bent. Her face twisted. In Sadiq's arms stood an old, ugly-looking woman, worse than before. He screamed and ran. "Ghost! Ghost!" Zainab followed, crying, "This is not my real face. Please come back." But he never looked back. He left the village before sunrise and never returned. By morning, the village gathered. Zainab returned to her grandmother's hut. She removed the dark pant and threw it into the fire. It burned with a strange blue flame and turned to ash. From that day on, Zainab remained worse than she had ever been, not just in face, but in spirit. She worked, she survived, but her laughter never returned. And so the elders say, beauty taken through shortcuts comes with hidden chains. Love built on lies cannot stand truth. A good heart, grown patiently, is better than borrowed beauty that demands a terrible price.